Anna Bitter, intense trial, silent courage, and the moral dignity that withstands pain. The testimony of the Spirit. Anna Bitter, presented in the second part of Heaven and Hell, reveals a spiritual state built from severe trials, faced with inner courage, moral perseverance, and absence of revolt. It is a narrative that shows how consciousness can traverse deep pains without becoming ethically disorganized, transforming the difficult experience into a basis for inner elevation. Anna Bitter manifests with serenity, lucidity, and preserved memory. In life, she went through prolonged sufferings, limitations, and losses that required continuous emotional resilience. Despite this, she did not allow herself to be dominated by despair or bitterness. Her stance was one of dignified confrontation, maintaining simple values such as patience, respect, and trust, even when circumstances seemed unfavorable. Modern depth psychology helps to understand this state by showing that moral resilience does not arise from the denial of pain, but from the ability to attribute meaning to the experience. People who can preserve internal values during long periods of adversity maintain greater psychic cohesion. On the spiritual level, this cohesion translates into stability of consciousness and clarity after passing. Spiritism clarifies that Anna Bitter's favorable condition does not result from suffering itself, but from the way it was experienced. Pain is not a merit. The merit lies in the inner attitude. Spiritual justice recognizes the silent courage of those who endure trials without hurting others, without hardening, and without losing dignity. Contemporary science reinforces this reading by indicating that ethical perseverance during adversity strengthens identity and reduces emotional fragmentation. Studies on coping show that maintaining values during crises is a decisive factor for psychological balance. On a spiritual level, these values accompany the spirit as an intimate heritage. Another essential point of the testimony is the absence of resentment. Anna Bitter does not direct her pain against people, institutions, or life itself. This absence of bitterness frees the conscience from heavy ties and facilitates spiritual progress. Where there is no revolt, learning finds a more direct path. Spiritism teaches that this state is not a final point, but a solid foundation for new advances. The consciousness strengthened by trial becomes more capable of service, empathy, and understanding of others' suffering. The difficult experience, when well lived, expands the capacity to love. This account brings a deeply relevant message. In times of instability and collective suffering, Anna Bitter reminds us that true moral strength is silent. It does not impose itself, does not flaunt, but sustains. Spiritual greatness can flourish even in the harshest contexts. Anna Bitter teaches us that we do not control all circumstances, but we can choose our inner posture. Awareness grows when it traverses pain without losing humanity, ethics, and respect for others. Reflecting on this testimony is an invitation to serene courage in the present. Developing moral resilience, preserving values, and acting with dignity now is the safest way to build future balance. Spiritual evolution advances when pain does not extinguish the good. If this account helped you reflect on resilience, dignity, and inner growth, like, share, and leave your comment. Your participation helps this message reach more people.